Welcome everyone to another video of Vinyl Addict. This is Chili, and this is a continuing series that I just started regarding unwoke artists, uncanceable artists. And today I have from two different spectrums here. We got Immortal Technique and Aaron Lewis, formerly of the band Stain. I will start with the hip-hop artist here, Immortal Technique. I've always liked his music. I always liked his message. It's very hardcore political rap that he has done, whether he's talking about either administration, the Republican side, or the Democratic side. He's attacked both. He's attacked the Federal Reserve. He's very in depth about what he's speaking about. And in this album, Revolutionary Volume 2, The Point of No Return is a great track. The Fourth Branch, which is about the media, the lying media, the fake news, is part of, he's kind of saying that the Fourth Branch is a part of the government, they're in bed together. So whatever you're hearing is, is coming from, the government. And they're spinning everything, and they're lying to you, and that kind of thing. And so the cause of death, he goes after the 9/11 conspiracy, and he kind of links all these facts together. You kind of have to put it together yourself, and look it up. And he has a song called Freedom of Speech, of course, So Immortal Technique, this is he came from like the underground hip-hop scene, and he pretty much is he's on his own label. He doesn't, he talks about how he was pursued by Sony and all these other kinds of big record labels, but he wouldn't change the way he wanted to be, and so that's what it's all about, pretty much. So he talks about, like in the other album I have here, Third World, I didn't know which one to pick here. He kind of talks about that. He talks about how he pisses on in the elevator at the Sony building and stuff like that. And he talks about Obama being, a puppet for Wall Street. He's a Pinocchio, pretty much. And so there's that on that. And then on the country side, we have Aaron Lewis, formerly of Stain, and now he's had, this is one of his earlier country albums. He has a latest release. He's on tour, and he has some really great guests on here. He has Willie Nelson, he has Vince Gill, Alison Krauss doing backup vocals, and he has songs written by Chris Stapleton in here. So he pretty much went the other way from the rock and roll thing, but he is, playing and doing both genres. He is in Stain still. They toured recently as well, but then he comes back and does his country thing, and he's very much, anti-establishment. He goes against anyone who claims to be anti-establishment, like the Bruce Springsteen. He went after him. He felt like he is this fake persona of, standing up for the working man and blue collar workers, but then at the end of the day he's full of shit, pretty much, and that's the thing. It's just I don't, for me personally, seeing a rock band just perform at any kind of presidential campaign, it doesn't really matter what side they're on. It's just like, rock bands should be, it's sort of just or artists shouldn't be used, in a sense, as tools, or having to feel that they are, maybe they, to be part of this big club, that they have to do these things. Who knows? But there should be a separation of church and state. There's a separation of rock and roll and state. You know what I mean? Just like, who's ever in office, I mean, I remember at one time, Bono of U2 said in '87, when they were touring with the Joshua Tree, he said, "It doesn't matter who's in the office, we're going to go after them." No, he's not. You know, he's walking with them. He's full of shit, you know, so that's what I mean. And it's great to see that there are artists like Immortal Technique and Aaron Lewis who are just, you know, out there just saying, yeah, you know, giving the middle finger. And he's been really vocal about what's been going on recently with the state of the country, how, you know, he in concerts, he's just saying how everything is fucked up thanks to the Democrats and all this and all that. And it's good to see, you know, that, and he even mentioned that he can never be canceled. And so here's two more artists, you know, that are unwoke and uncancelable. Aaron Lewis, Immortal Technique. And with that, please comment below. What do you think? Are there any other artists that you think that fall under this category? And like, share, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys in the next video.